Hey Trev, so I had a guy that reached out. He asked about his pit bull. He said when there's food around, he gets a little aggressive. And then he also said he also takes it a little too far when he's playing with other dogs. How does he kind of solve for that issue, if you will?
So for one thing, Jamarcus is currently running the training side of our pit bully kennels and our programs, and he's learning how to train and deal with dog behavior along with how to communicate with dogs effectively. So people are probably going to continue to ask him questions. I sit at the head of the table, but everybody's at the table doing their part, learning as fast as they can. I've been doing dogs for a long time. Let me answer those questions. A pit bull is one of the most confident dogs on earth. It's not the it's not the dog of dogs. To some people it is, but it's one of those dogs who knows what it is. And when it does come into its own and really knows what it can do, if you don't know who you are or how to manage the dog, you could run into some issues. So the dog is naturally what? Territorial, to protect everything at all costs until it feels safe and understands who's really in charge. So when you are having a dog, pit bull specifically, and it's not going to solve the problem for every dog because every dog's different as well communicationally, but when you have a pit bull who's super food aggressive when it comes to other dogs coming into the bowl or even you coming to the bowl, what do? You're not starving him out, but you give him a day off of no food. Then you hand feed that joker and you work on your communication skills. Sit, boom. Sit, boom. If he gets 2 cups of food a day, you feed him 2 cups directly out of your hand, and I mean by on command. He needs to understand he's not in charge, because if a pit bull believes he's in charge, he will always run your house and take charge of your life, and he will become a risk and potentially a threat, if not danger, to other people, only because he needs to be tamed. And people fail to realize, about to get to the second part, when you have a dog that is not used to playing with others, or a child who has yet to meet other people, you put the kid on a team. The kid goes through, hey, my name is so and so, and he goes through practice, and in practice he gets prepared for a game, because every stage is a new stage. Practice ain't the game day, because there's people who can practice, get in the game, and F up. So the dog also needs an introduction to coexisting with other dogs and playing with other dogs. So the same concept. The dog and yours line of communication needs to be A1. So if you're talking, every time the dog is doing something, fetch, flirt pole work, bite pillow stuff, he needs to understand that it's a game, that he has to have fun, but even more importantly, that you're in charge. Especially when we're talking about a pit bull. That dog is so relentless. It was written in a book that you could break the dog's legs and it still would die. It would rather die than not complete that task. So it would die to complete the task just to please its owner. That's the part people don't understand about the pit bull. The real pit bulls, they're the kind of people, if they were human beings, they're the kind of people you need on your side, because they'll never give up and they'll never give in. And when they mess with you or they got your back, you're going to always be safe. But command, work. Command, eat. So when he's training, and then slowly introduce dogs into the mix, because the dog needs to be focused on you, not other dogs. Then you need to learn how to manage the competitive nature of the dog as well. But that's a whole nother thing. So stay tuned. Jamarcus is going to continue to assist you guys and be able to answer questions, and I'm here to help, as I told him, anytime, as he tries to make more sense of the things that he needs to learn. And hopefully this helps.